Hey, this is Pat Durana again. I want to talk about this impending doom that they keep talking about on the TV and the news. Iraq. You know, I've had somebody in the wars for years. Somebody related to me, aunts, uncles, sisters, brothers. But that was then. This is now. I sat and watched these kids grow up. That's in there now. Watched them grow up from little teeny weeny kids. And then as soon as they all join the service, here we go again. We got to go back into Iraq. You know, it's different when I was a child, or growing up and didn't really know. But now that I have nieces and nephews and friends who have kids that I call my nieces and nephews, it's very concerning. You know, that y'all can just say we're getting ready to go back to war over there with those heartless people who don't care about nobody but what their minds is telling them. You know, I've always said I'd like to be able to reach into somebody's mind and know what they're thinking. I think I'd get shivers with some of those people. I feel I got about 100 children that I care about and care about me. So I got to speak, you know. I got to speak. I know I can't stop nothing from happening. There's no way I can stop anything from happening because I'm not the president over there and I'm not the president over here. But I can say what I feel. And I think these kids who join the service join it for many reasons. First of all, I think they join because they can learn something. And education is free, and they learn these skills, and it just makes you proud because I'm proud of them. But you know, somebody said the other day about, well, they join up because they can go to school. I don't believe that. I really don't. I believe when these kids join the service, they thought it over a long time. Even if they don't say nothing else about it until they probably ready to go in. Those people who fight for our country are just like poets like me. They born with it in them. Just like singers, born with it in them. They got to go over, or wherever it is, they got to express themselves. Poets express themselves through words. Singers sing. Dancers dance. Soldiers fight. And it does not matter if it's your kid, my kid. Somebody has to join the service. And it's a proud thing to do. Proud. It's an honorable profession. If you do it and do it well. Honorable. Now, I hope with all my might that we don't go to war with nobody. Because I don't want my nieces and nephews going over there with them crazy people. You know, and especially they don't care about dark-skinned people. Oh, Lord. That part of it alone gives me shivers. But our children who signed up to fight for this country, I honor you. I honor you. Just always keep your ears open and your eyes open. Learn as much as you can. Use your common sense. Everything ain't by the book. You know? Everything is not by the book. Common sense. That's why the Lord give it to us. Everybody got it. Just some of us don't use it. But I know these kids I'm talking about gonna use some common sense. They ain't had these powerful lives, rich and everything. They survived through whatever they went through. And still they wanted to fight for a country that won't even pay them a good wage. That don't want to give them health care. Even if you're a soldier, sometimes you don't get it. Still they want to fight. They done grew up through all this mess that's been going on in this United States. And still they signed on the dotted line. Sometimes I can't believe it. They were just little things running around. Now they're grown men and women making choices, big choices. That's a big choice to go into the service. And I got friends who got kids in there too. I say the same thing about them. Same thing. Proud to know you. But I say to our government, I know you gotta flex your muscles. I know you gotta let these countries know that we ain't weak. I know you gotta do that. You gotta keep our shores. You gotta keep us from being invaded and all that like 9/11. I know this. Just teach them well. Make sure they taught well. Make sure they got everything they need. Not like in that war they just fought. They didn't even have flak jackets or nothing. Kids sending home for their family to buy them and send them to them. Come on. Our soldiers need more than that. They need to be honored by our country, by the leaders, by the ones who make the laws and call themselves carrying them out. And when they come home, they need to be treated like special. That's a special thing they're getting ready to do. Go over there and fight for this country. And everything ain't about fighting. They got all kinds of things they're going to need to do. All kinds of things. Electronics, all kinds of things. I just want our soldiers to be treated well. I want them to, when they come back, whatever they expect, they should get. Nobody should get nothing before them. Nobody. Not even me. And to sat over here on my big butt and ain't did nothing. And then complaining because they get something. Come on, man. Give them what they're supposed to get. Treat them with honor. And you young soldiers, obey. But use your common sense. Thank you. Poet Patricia Robinson, South Carolina.